doing some tuning to it, it had some issues here. I got to thin it out a little bit. It's a little on the fat side here. So I'm going to offset this. I'm going to take another 5 out. I might do, hell, I'll take 10. Screw it. We'll make nothing like radical changes. That's what I like doing. I like making some drastic changes all at once. No, I do not, but it had a base tuning when it got here, and I didn't like none of it. None of it. I didn't like the map. I didn't like the fuel curve. I didn't like the timing curve. I didn't like none of it. But let's turn this thing on. Let's send this and see if it actually crank up and hold an idle on its own. That'd be nice. I'll show you the outside of the car in a minute here, hopefully. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sync it up real quick so we can look at it here before we fire it up. Got a big old radiator in it, so it should not overheat at all. It's got a nice radiator in it. Yeah, I got to thin it up right there. But also, it would not take throttle. So let's see if it takes throttle. We already know it's fat. We can see how fat it is. That's the goal here. So there ain't one way for it to do it. I'm not a good passenger. I'm not a good passenger. Oh, it's rich. Well, it's in one piece still, so I've got that going for it. It was rich as shit. And I can see it going down the road, but we're going to look and see what it says. We found why this looks like this, and it was stuttering its brains out. Now this is a 10, which is, to give you an idea, the car in there runs a 7. At the maximum we'll run an 8 in it when we're going full tilt. And then when I'm not this piece of crap, I'm talking about that piece of crap in there. But anyway, and the data log looks like this. Basically it's all over the place. Come on, open up. Hang on. The AFR is blue. RPM is red. You can see it's just stuttering all over itself. It don't know what to do with itself. All of them look like this. These are used plugs out of his other car that's really, really fast. He's got a, I don't want to give his information, but he got a car that's pretty darn quick, and that's a used plug out of it, and this thing was idling stupid rich. So yeah, things are hot. Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not touching them, but anyway. It's kind of weird not getting burned on something, you know. I'm used to just getting lit up.
Yep. Oh yeah, you moved everything around.
Yes, sir. Oh, my headers are a nightmare because I'd use what I had laying on the ground. The plug change on it. We're not going to change anything yet. We're going to data log it down, see if it cleans up a little bit because it's idling a lot better. It's actually great where I want it at. We'll see what it does here. It's not belching smoke out. It's not belching smoke out anymore, so we got that going for us.
Put a water bottle fast?
What is it? Oil? Yeah.
I don't think it's ever getting old.
He's recording incredibly low oil pressure on this motor right now. It's showing 22 idling.
On
The thing, yeah.
the manual?
Yeah, the main one, yeah. Read 50 plus. We got a different problem. We got a turbo active stupid now. So anyway, we're close here. We still got to lean it out, but we need to do some more down. Oil feed off and see if it happens to be eating oil, because supposed to be in a new turbo and it is not doing new turbo tanks. Don't look good for home team right now. It's wobbly, 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 wobbly. It wasn't that bad when it got here, so it definitely happened real soon. Oh boy, yeah, that's no good.
Why they making boost?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely why they make it. That's like my truck did that one time. Made the loud pang, and then it quit making boost. Yeah. We come home, the front of the turbo was hanging out of it. I'm gonna load it up. Yeah, that clanging you hear, that is the turbo. Have 36 degrees at 10 pounds. It was a little spicy. It no longer has that, trust me. As a 10 pounds, it's closer to 16. Actually, ain't even 16, I think correct. It's probably 13. I can look at it, I'll show you in a minute. I'll pull it up and look at it and show it to you. I backed it way down. I did fatten it up in the boost ranges. And we'll get some more data log when we get the turbo fixed, and we'll finish tuning it, hopefully. We hope. It is a beautiful car. That's like 4,500, 4,800 right there.
That was 5,000.
That was up there.
Ass car too. God damn it, Daryl.
You stealing your own truck? Oh, the S475? Yeah, that's one he got. Yeah, he got from us. He rebuilt.
The S475?
Yeah, the S480 was still a good turbo. There wasn't nothing wrong when I took it off. Other than I'm done with this yet. It's going to come back to me. There's the timing, like you see, it was a 14 degrees, like we talked about earlier. But let's go look at this here real quick and see if we can find the one that showed up here. Yeah, I think this is the very first one right here, if I remember correctly. I think this is the first one. This is the one that showed up on. Nope, that's the one I corrected. I don't think I have his original one. I may not. No, I didn't keep his original one. I did not keep his original one. Good. I'm glad. Because it was bad. I kid you not. It was 38 all through here. It was all 38s in here, and it was way up there. That's the wrong one there. This is where we're at now. So I can go up here. But yeah, he was 38 all in here, and I just brought it down to 28 because we're trying to be soft with it. Croaked on it, baby. And you see, as we go up in boost, we start pulling a little bit of time in here through it, and we drop down to get way up here. But he was way up in the 15-pound range and had 30 plus degrees in it. That's a good. I mean, it wouldn't enter boost, which is good for him because it was screwed up. This right here. Let's see. I may have his original. Let me see if I have his original one here for that. Hold on. I'm gonna try one thing. I have none that has map in here, but his original map was started at 0 there and worked its way up to like a 420 over here. That's crazy. And I don't know. He said he was playing with tunes and matching stuff around, so it didn't line up. So. And it wouldn't rev up at all. You touch the throttle just barely, and it stutter. You have to mat it so you get over the hump. It's basically the map sensor is going insane. Then obviously you saw that he had plugs that were all gone. We got to work on this right here. But as you can see, this is only your no-go area here, and get this fine-tuned in. But when it came back, We knew we were off a little bit because we're still tuning, so you can see right there. So that 9.7, I think that's an anomaly. But anyway, because it's in between two numbers, not that big, so I wouldn't be too concerned about it. But we're not going to write it. You see we're pulling fuel there. So we leaned it out and everything that wasn't boost. See, that was not boost there. So we leaned it out everywhere there. We took 6% out there everywhere. I think it'd be fine. This is where we're cruising around. So you're not down here driving. That's where you don't have nothing to learn. And I put it on closed loop everywhere, so it can enter closed loop so this learn can start learning for them. And I'm not going to just wholesale transfer this stuff. I'm going to use it as a method to go to these tables over here and make the adjustments needed. Now you can go in here, you can do a transfer to base if you wish, and that's fine if that's what you want to do, but stay committed and make sure what you're reading is accurate and it's not an inaccurate piece of information, because if you have something like a bad spark plug and you're just basically misfiring and it's going to say you're dead rich or something, you start leaning out and start doing this stuff right here, yeah, you're going to lose a motor eventually, because, you know, O2 is just looking for oxygen. That's all it's looking for. That's all it's doing. It's like all an O2. So, you know, if you're misfiring, you're going to read off. You're going to definitely read way off because you're going to have a lot of fuel present. So clearly that's what I would do. So you have to make sure your plugs are good. Make sure you have your map scaled correctly, and basically know you don't have no exhaust leaks. I mean, I know you don't have no exhaust leaks. I know who did his whole hot side in his downpipe, and that's all quality work. That's old Colin up there at Zen's Customs. That is some beautiful work on that car, and the car is beautiful. He has a lot of nice work, so we don't want to see him tear nothing up, but unfortunately it was a used turbo, and that happened. So he'll get up with VS Racing. They sell the rebuild kits for him, and as long as it ain't scarred up too bad, but it's making some loud noises, it's rebuildable. If not, just buy a brand new one. I mean, I know it sounds simple to say that, but unfortunately, when you boost cars, that's just the name of the game. Update on my car. As you see, I'm positioning the front end back on it. You know, the last time you saw it didn't have a front end on it. Basically, all I have left to do is tab here, tab there, tab there, tab there, and it's pretty much in place. And then get the bumper mounted up, because right now I've got it sitting up there. I've got to get the bracket on the back of it, the bracket on the back. I had to wind up cutting for this pipe here, and I'm going to try to tuck it in a little more. If I may cut a little more, I want to get this thing almost fully tucked in. At some point I want to switch this car to a fiberglass bumper, but I checked my bank account and they told me to go F off, so we're not going to do that right now. It's like, dude, really? And we have spent way too much money, so we got to get the car back together. It does have a date for Carolina Cash Days. It's going to that. That's a Corey Stamper race at Spooled Media. Definitely go check his YouTube and everything out, Spooled Media. I'll put it down below with the rest of my stuff. But anyway, check him out. He's a really cool dude. Does super good races. I wanted to go last Saturday to Clifton Claudell's race in Pageland, and I was supposed to go, but some moron, mainly this one right here, decided to be a good idea to lock the front of the car off and go water to air. And I really need to do that. I honestly did, because it's going to allow me to turn the car up a lot harder and make more power. And that's what we're going to do. Then, so tomorrow we're going to work on this a little bit, all this, and then we're going to come out here and we're going to put that on. That's the blanket for it. I'm going to see about doing oil change on it first, and then y'all know I got this tank here, and I decided it's just not big enough. It's just not going to get done what I want to do, because I do want to street drive this car, and I understand what everybody says about watered air and being a street car. I know a few people that do this, and there's a method of means around it, and one of the means we're going to go with is we're going to go with the Boostismyfriend certified 470 water cooler. And if you know, ever seen this video, you'll look back there, you'll see that. And I know quite a few people doing that. Now that's some hokey crap. We'll get it mounted in there, don't worry. I got a new pump. The new pump is right here. This is off of a Mustang Terminator. It moves a lot of water. It'll do me really good. It'll get rid of the boat pump back here. It comes with a bracket and everything, a pigtail, so we'll get rid of that one. And we'll put everything here. There's the hoses right there. No big deal there. And it's going to get it here, and so I can put more water in there. So if I do decide to enter a lot of boost on the street, which you will have to turn it down, which is easy to do, because the boost controller, you can set two different setups in it. And there we go. And I like that idea a lot better. And when I do go to track, I can ice it down really good. It can get really, really, really cold. I was worried about this smallness of this tank and just dissipating the ice out before we got it back. So I'm going to take that tank out, which I wish I just made the decision to do that before, but I want to try to do everything better and do that. So I'm going to go back to my roots, and we're just going to do what we know best, and we're going to put that in there, and I think it would be really good. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Go cry to somebody else, because I damn sure ain't going to change it. But anywho, so there we are. The car's almost back together. We'll work on it tomorrow, and it will be all 100% back together. So Heck yeah, I've got bulkhead fittings coming for that right there, so I can seal them off in there and make sure it doesn't leak. So I do have to drill it. I know it's bad. Sorry. We're going to do what we want to do, and we're just going to do it because that's the way we are. But all right, I hate that for the old boy in his car there. Daryl's a super good dude. I know he'll get it fixed. He's got a couple badass cars, including that one. And there we go. So if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be cool as hell. I'd appreciate that. And comment down below because that helps. Because, you know, starting this channel over again has been kind of rough here. Still ain't got 1,000, and it's kind of chaps you ass and you think you're 46 at one point. But I clearly always told you I didn't do it for the money, and now I'm totally proving this to you. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm just doing this just to be out there because I feel like some of y'all are my family, and some of y'all aren't. But it's okay because this is just the way it is. But I like interacting with everybody. I like definitely the positive interactions. Those are cool. Negatives, yeah, you know how it is. You get that. No biggie. But we're gonna get out of here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.